Hey guys, it's Matt, your dude doing stuff. Today, we're working on a fence. This is an old chicken pen, chicken pen, I guess. Sitting back here for God knows how long. There, of course, are no chickens. We've got this horrible fence back here that needed to be maintained a long time ago. It deteriorated and fell over. And I'll show you what it looks like. So you can see, like right here where there's dirt and stuff, and some of it doesn't even match right. This is all, I pieced all of this together because this had all fallen down. So from this panel all the way over to the corner and all the way over to that panel is not sturdy. All of this is just kind of rigged up here, and we're gonna have to replace it. It's July 5th, and I'm working on my project of rebuilding this fence.
It's like 80 some degrees today. I just started with a hat because Lord knows I'm gonna get sweaty and gross. I already am. It's already a sheathed on me. I gotta dig post holes, which is gonna suck because this tree right here is gonna have a lot of roots.
And there's bugs.
It was being held up with 3 screws. This is where the 4x4 used to be.
Where are my gloves?
Oh yeah, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck bad. I might have to invest in a post hole digger. There's rocks and roots. Oh man, it sucks. Where are my gloves? That bums me out about my gloves.
This is gonna suck. It's hot out here. Storm came through last night, pretty bad one. It is muggy out here. It's still in the 80s and it's, pushing 8 o'clock at night.
But I got gloves. I'm gonna need a post hole digger. This is stupid. I got a new toy. This is the Ryobi post hole digger. It's battery operated. With that battery, it's charged up and ready to go. Now it's got a kickback on it, so we might have some trouble with some roots, but we will see what happens. Wish me luck. It's got high, it's got low, and reverse. It's got a safety, and we're gonna put it on low first. Let's see what it does. There's a rock. It does okay.
I think that's gonna be perfect. This Ryobi hole digger is actually doing way better than I thought it was going to. It stopped like it was supposed to. It jerked on me a couple times, but when it hit rocks and stuff, it stopped. It's powerful. Dug right down there. There's no way I would have been able to do that fast with a shovel or a manual post hole digger. I'm pretty excited.
Okay, we got a couple supports.
We got the level.
So we've got a 2-foot hole. We need to get a 4x4, place it. I don't think we're going to continue to go that way anyway. I think we're actually cut it in front of this tree and then take it that way. quick drying concrete. You pour it in, you pour the water in, and you let it set. It sets in like 20 minutes. Level it again. Wow. Okay, pretty good. 2 bags? Probably 2 bags. Hope I did this right. I was supposed to put 3/4 of the 1 gallon of water per 50-pound bag in, so we might have to do some modifications. We've got water. We didn't do this one exactly right. We'll see. So theoretically, that'll drain down and harden in about 20 minutes or so. I think it's gonna be fine. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come out around this tree. There's 2 trees here that are really close to the fence. I could take it that way, but there's a support wall underneath it that's kind of deteriorating anyway, so I think if I just bring it around these trees, then I don't have to bother the trees. They can continue to live their life, and I won't have to mess with the landscape so much. There's a giant root right where I want to put it. We're going to try another one. Rocks. Part of me just likes using this thing. Okay, that's it. That's the one. What do the directions say again? I'll go get more water. Read twice, screw up once. Depending on the number of bags being used, add about 3/4 of the required water into the hole. This hole's probably gonna only take 1 bag, so that means I need about 3/4 of a gallon. Of course it fell over. Why wouldn't it fall? Should have a knife. Okay. It says to tamp it, I think. I'm not doing that. You just put water in and it's fine. I think they're gonna be fine. They're doing stuff. Okay, it's a new day. We're gonna put in another post. I don't have a measuring tape. I left it inside and I'm too lazy to walk all the way back to the house. This is an 8-foot 2x4. It'll be perfectly fine. You can see that tree behind me. It's got some roots that are coming this way, so hopefully this won't be too bad. Oh. Hey, the kickback works. That's awesome. So this thing has a kickback feature where if it hits a big root that it can't get through, or a big rock or something like that, it stops. And we just proved that. I don't know what Ryobi did, but their tools used to be terrible. Like back in like late 90s, early 2000s, they used to be awful. But a buddy of mine at work uses Ryobi hand tools, and this thing is really proving to be awesome. Let's go get a thing. Water. The dog is laying right in the area where this post is gonna fall, if it falls. So I have it leaning back. Hey, can you go sit over here? Remember, The cement is 3/4 of the water in the hole, pour the cement in, and then pour the rest on top. That's pretty good. We got one. The other one is more than 8 feet away. That's where the tape ends. And I've got another 1.5 feet. So I might need to add some 10-foot boards. It's the back corner. It's nothing fancy. We need more water. More water. All right, we're gonna try to dig another hole. Again, we've got another tree. Little persistence. This measuring tape kind of sucks. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I don't like that hole in the corner. There's too much root. It's too shallow. And I just don't think it's gonna hold real well. However, what if I went on the hypotenuse? I got 8 feet, 8 feet. A squared plus B squared is C squared. What if I just went on an angle? This way. That might be the thing to do. Dudes, it's level without even having to level it. Now I just need to decide if I want to go on an angle. What's the square root of 128? Okay, got a pencil today. Why? Because we're making some cuts. I had to buy two 12-foot boards because we're going to go from this post to that post on the hypotenuse. It rained last night, but the cement looks pretty sturdy. It's supposed to set in about 20 minutes. Figure out how long they need to be and what angle to cut them at. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, but I think I got an idea. I need a straight edge. So theoretically, if I have this piece of wood here and I just draw a straight line continuous off of that, I should be able to just butt it right up against there. That might work. I never claimed to be a carpenter.
That's probably as good as we get. So my thought is, we do this here, and the same thing here. I know it's hard to see. Make a line on it.
Finally got it. Now, just to match up the other two. Did it. Let's see if we can get these up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tack them up with the power nailer that I'm gonna use for the actual fence. You know, the dog ear fence things. Nail gun. Oops. 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 Oh no, totally broke. Thinking ahead. Okay. Battery's dying. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna get my square bit because Phillips is subpar. I think this fence is going to be terrible. This is a square bit, and my brother swears by them. So we're going to try it on this project in his honor. Oh yeah, shoot. Gotta cut those. Bummer. Totally forgot. Now we're ready. That looks really level. Oh, almost. That 4x4 over there is original. It isn't the healthiest in the world, but it's still doing its job. I think I can put some spikes down. They make some spikes that go down. I think I can do something like that. It's burning out. Of course, this thing probably isn't made for this type of job. Actually got some things accomplished. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna start putting in pickets just to see what it looks like and kind of change gears a little bit. Like I said, I don't think I need the middle one. I guess I could put one in, but I'm not trying to stop a horse or a cow. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, the first one seems to be perfectly straight. I forgot about expansion and contraction. Sort of coming together. I'm gonna have to cut these last two. Beer. I'm out of fasteners. More nails. I've been working on this since about noon. It's about 4. For being by myself, I think I'm doing okay. We've got a panel done. Gotta hydrate. I think we're gonna start from the corner here and go that way. Holy crap. One more panel up. One more panel up. Okay. We're making progress. Okay, we gotta go up this slope here. This slopes up. So, see how that goes. Okay, we're back at it again today. Got a little bit of time. We're going to see if we can't get something going on over here. We've got, unfortunately, 13 feet between the old post and the new post. So I was going to go just get a couple 12-foot 2x4s and be done with it. Kind of like I did here. It's not going to work. So we're going to have to split that, cut a couple 2x4s and just make it happen. First things first, we have to clean some stuff up. These are Fiskars brand.
So I'm not paid by Fiskars, obviously, because they're rusted and nasty, but they're sharp as can be, and they cut through tons of stuff, and they get a lifetime guarantee. So this is what I would prefer. I would put these in the category of my Knipex. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's chicken wire that was put here, and these just go right through it. Okay, we got that cleared away. Now somewhere around there, we're gonna have to put in a post. Oh no, the shoe came off. Time to get the hole digger. Huh. Piece of metal. It's a little better than expected. Remember, water, then cement, then the rest of the water. Now we need to measure and cut 2x4s. That's the first 3. I slept wrong on my neck 2 nights ago. It's uncomfortable. I can't turn all the way to the left. I'm doing like this thing, you know, where you turn your whole torso. But I figured working on the fence today might loosen something up. As I've said before, I am not a carpenter. The first one goes in straight. The other 2 are going at an angle. Just logically, that seems like it's gonna hold better. I think my brother's right. This square bit thing, I get way less skipping. I'm using these grip fast, like deck screws. You can take a square head or a Phillips head. They're okay. They seem to drill pretty well. There is a little bit of wobble to them. I don't know if you can see this, but like right up here, right here, the old fence is pulling away from the old post, but gotta secure the yard. I'm starting to regret utilizing this old post here. The rest of the fence is just so old and rotted. I'm just gonna kind of make it work. I think the best thing to do is take some of the pieces from these 2x4s that I cut and patch them in. I think that might be the best route. With the shape of this fence, this could easily become like, hey, let's just continue to rebuild the rest of the fence the rest of the summer. And I don't want that to happen. And I'm just gonna make it work. So this is just a short piece of scrap like this, and it is just gonna reinforce back here. I'll need to get some smaller screws. Okay, we've got the fence posts up. I picked up pickets today, and now we are going to finish this fence, or at least try to.
I don't know if I should go from here or if I should go from the old fence over there. I don't know. I've decided to go from the old fence. It's back. Wish me luck. If we don't get the first one plumb, nothing's gonna be plumb. We're out. This part is secure. There's one thing about doing stuff that you've never done before that's not really like imperative that it's perfect. Like this fence. You learn a couple tricks that work for you. Like here, I think I'm gonna set these up a couple feet apart so that I can use them as I go. We'll see how that works. I might run out. We are out. But some of these pickets on the old ones are still good. They're cedar after all. So it's in the corner. Who cares? Actually, wait right there. I had some that I forgot about in the shed. We're racing sunlight, so I'm gonna try not to talk much. That's the last picket. Now to secure everything. Time to get this done. And there she is. And here's the other side. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it feels pretty good to be done with the fence. I have to do some cleanup from all the debris and things like that, but here she is. Don't worry about trying stuff you've never done before. Everybody sucks at it the first time. But it's fun when you get it done.